In astrology, the North and South Node are very important to have a look at if you want to figure out why you are here and what your soul is trying to accomplish. Our North Node represents what we need to work towards and what we need to develop into. Our South Node represents the strengths and the abilities we already possess and how we can make use of these strengths and abilities to work towards our North Node purpose. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the Leo North Node and what the soul and the life purpose is of a person who has their North Node in Leo. If you have a North Node in Leo, your South Node will automatically be in Aquarius. The person who has their South Node in Aquarius comes from a past life where they were highly involved with their peers and large groups of people. Their sense of self was mainly based off of their friendships and the people that they interacted with. The support and motivation of their peers is what really encouraged them to work hard towards their goals and to strive for great things. A Leo North Node soul is very used to receiving a lot of support and encouragement from other people based on their values, their ideas, their goals. The person with a Leo North Node's natural response in life is that when they have an idea or they have a concept, that everyone will be on board with it, that everybody will support it. In this lifetime, rarely anybody is on board with their ideas and concepts. Rarely anybody encourages and supports what they want to do or what they want to believe in. The main goal and lesson of a Leo North Node is to build a sense of trust and a sense of confidence within themselves for the things that they believe in and for the things that they want to do that is not based on the opinion and the approval of other people. Leo North Node people can likely not receive any support from people in their life for the things that they go after, for their goals and their dreams. And they need to learn to find the strength within themselves to continue on the path that they're on. Because the reality of the matter in many cases is that they will not receive the support that they wish they will receive. And the only support they will have on their endeavors is themselves. So building a sense of inner strength and a sense of inner trust and resilience is highly, highly vital for these natives. Because they need to be able to embark on their journey completely alone. They need to be able to go after their goals completely alone and be totally okay with that and still have a massive sense of pride and confidence within themselves. Leo North Node natives really want the support of other people so that they can feel that they have the encouragement that they need to achieve their goals. But the problem is, no matter how much support they actually do receive, if they do receive support, they cannot actually achieve their goals if they do not possess inner strength and inner resilience. But even if other people are encouraging them and supporting them, if they do not possess the strength and the power that it actually takes to achieve what they want to achieve, they won't actually achieve it. Other people can support them, but they can't make them achieve what it is they want to achieve. That strength has to come from within themselves. Leo North Node people want a lot of approval and support from other people so that they can feel that what they want to do is the right thing. So that they can feel that what they are going after is going to be accepted with open arms by others. But the problem is, in this lifetime, many times the things that they're passionate about and the things that they want to go after will not be accepted with open arms by other people. So they still need to learn to have a sense of honor and pride in whatever it is that they believe in and that they want to go after, because other people might reject them and other people might not support them. There is a sense of inner conflict that exists within these natives throughout their entire life, where they will meet people and they will feel highly affectionate and loving towards these people. However, these people will not share the same values, the same views, or the same goals as them. These people might not necessarily be a motivating influence in their life towards their goals. These people might not necessarily encourage them to reach their goals. Are they then going to give up on their goals and their dreams? Are they then going to give up on everything they've ever wanted to achieve and everything they've believed in just because they don't receive the support and the encouragement from others that they expect? This is totally up to the Leo North Node. So the inner conflict that exists within a Leo North Node is that they will meet people that they really like. They will meet people that they really get along with. However, these people will not share the same goals and and values as what they do. Another side of them possesses a very strong sense of pride and a very strong attachment to whatever it is that they do want to accomplish and whatever goals and values they do possess. What eventually happens is they become split within themselves, because one side of them is being highly agreeable and is just going with the flow of the relationship and the interaction with a specific person, and they're not being assertive and they're not talking about the things that they do believe in. Whereas the other part of them that has these strong beliefs and goals and dreams, they just keep secret from this person because they believe this person will reject them if they show it. Then they end up becoming highly resentful towards this person because the person doesn't share the same values and beliefs, but it was because they, in essence, never revealed what it is they truly, truly believe in and that they truly want. Another extreme it can go to with the Leo North Node is that they can be so highly dedicated to whatever it is that they're dedicated to or whatever it is that they believe in, that they completely discard everyone else's opinion, and they see everyone else's beliefs and views as totally invalid. The goal that the Leo North Node actually does need to achieve is to reach a balance between these two, is to still see other people as important and to still lean on other people for strength and encouragement, but to also stand strong in who they are and what it is that they believe in, and to not be too overbearing in this. So they need to realize that they can be an individual and still pursue the things they want to pursue and manifest their goals and dreams, while still being part of the lives of other people. In essence, what Leo represents is the individual. It represents one person. What Aquarius represents is the collective. What a Leo North Node needs to try and achieve is to allow themselves to be an individual within the collective, and to not get lost within the collective, but to also not get lost within themselves too much either. One thing that Leo North Node natives can struggle with is finding happiness within themselves. Very often their inner space is based off of the reality of other people around them. Even though they so desperately don't want to be involved with other people that much or to care that much about the lives of other people, they do, and they let the reality and the lives of other people affect their emotional space and their reality way too much. What I mean by this is that a Leo North Node can be in major disagreement regarding what other people want to do and how they want to live their lives. And then what ends up happening is they live their life in a state of unhappiness based on their disagreement to how others are living their life. Very often, Leo North Nodes can feel that because they're unable to be part of the group, because other people might not necessarily accept them and accept their originality and their views, they're unable to feel love and acceptance. But the biggest lesson for a Leo North Node is that happiness comes from being able to exist as an individual and to hold on to all the things that you believe and value and all that you are, whilst still being able to be part of something greater, to be part of the lives of other people, and to accept their differences and to accept who they are and the things that they pursue, even though it might not be in alignment with the things that the Leo North Node might want to pursue, and to be able to kind of exist within harmony like this. Very often, Leo North Nodes can either have a follow the group mentality, or they can have a my way or the highway mentality. It's important for them to understand that they can still have their way, but also be part of a group as well. And they do not necessarily need to give up the things that they want to be part of the group, and they also do not need to give the group up to be who they want to be. That it is possible for all of this to exist within harmony. So in essence, what a Leo North Node needs the most in life is love. They need to feel a massive amount of love and acceptance from people around them. But it is important that this love and acceptance that they receive is based on who they truly are. Leo North Node people need to avoid creating personas and facades and pretending to be people they're not in order to receive love and acceptance. The appreciation they receive needs to be purely based on who they are at their core, 100% the person that they are. They can receive all the love and acceptance in the world, but if it's not based on who they truly are, they will still feel empty. They will still feel like it's not good enough. What these natives are really good at is making other people feel good, making other people feel recognized, and letting other people notice their power. What they must come to realize is that the more love and appreciation they give, the more love and appreciation they will receive in return. With Leo North nodes, the concept of what you give is what you get applies 100%. What I mean by this is the amount of love and appreciation and care that they give to others and the world is exactly the amount of love and appreciation and care they will receive in return. At their core, they crave love, they crave affection and attention. But the problem is they're not willing to give this appreciation, affection, and love to other people. So at the end of the day, they don't receive the affection and the recognition that they expect and that they want, because they're not willing to give this affection and recognition to anyone else. They hold on to their ability to love and their ability to care. But the problem is they're not giving it to themselves, and they're not giving it to other people either. They're kind of just holding it hostage the whole time. They keep themselves highly trapped through their conditions. The biggest problem of a Leo North node is their ego. These people have an ability to connect with the world around them and with other people on such a highly profound level, but they simply won't, because they have such a strong ego that is way too proud and that is stopping them from building the strongest connections they can ever imagine. Once they learn to actually let go of their ego, once they learn to let their ego take a back seat and they open themselves up to connections with other people and they become a little bit more humble, they will receive so much love, care, and support from other people that they will feel so empowered that they will then be able to manifest every single goal that they've ever wanted to. But the problem is they're often just way too proud to let their guard down and to kind of push their ego aside. So they live a major portion of their life in a state of unhappiness and disconnection from themselves and the world around them. The moment they just let that guard down, the moment they just shatter that ego and they destroy it, they will see that they can be incredibly happy. Leo North Node natives really want the support and approval of others, but they need to realize that in order to gain this, they also need to support and improve of other people as well. No one is going to support them and approve of them if they're not willing to support and approve of anyone else. So professionally, what are Leo North Nodes good at? Well, because they generally really want a lot of attention, approval, and praise, the entertainment industry is the #1 industry for Leo North Node natives. Singing, dancing, acting, anything that puts them in the center stage. Apart from that, any career that places a lot of focus on them and their capabilities, their talents, their knowledge, their intellect, their skills, and how incredible they are for whatever it is they do, for whatever it is they know, that will be the ideal career. So these people can also make very good writers. They can make very good artists and craftspeople. And they're also very good at things like competitive gaming and sports. Another important lesson for the Leo North Node is to allow themselves to just have fun. Leo is the sign that represents joy. It represents happiness. It also represents children and romance. So in essence, what these people need to learn is to be more joyful, is to engage with things in their life that brings them more happiness, to allow for more romance and love within their lives, and to also just approach life with a childlike mindset. It's very important for these natives to see life through the eyes of a child. They can often have such strong egos that they will never ever allow themselves to just live within the moment and to just behave like a child for a bit and have fun. Once they can actually allow themselves to just act like a kid again and to basically demolish that ego, that is when they're on the right track. In the past life of a Leo North Node, they were a person who likely fulfilled some type of role where they had to kind of let go of or sacrifice their personal identity to fulfill some greater cause. They could have been humanitarians who served the world and served everyone around them, but they never really worked on developing their own image. Their main goal was to serve the world around them and to help other people survive and be happy, and they never really focused on their own personal wants and needs. In this life, they will automatically be like this. They will not possess a very strong sense of self. They'll be highly focused on others and what other people need and serving the world around them. Their sense of happiness will come from being able to connect with and serve others. However, in this lifetime, they must learn to develop a sense of self. They must learn to connect with what their needs and desires are and to actually go after it. But like I said, it's also important to not let this go to the extreme. They mustn't develop an ego that is so strong that they do not see the needs of others. It's all about balance. Leo North Node natives are highly good at observing things around them, observing situations, and gaining lots of knowledge and insight about certain things. Leo North Node people are so incredibly good at relaying information and sharing information, and they're so highly clear and so incredibly accurate when they're telling you something. But what ends up happening is they lose people because they become so overly forceful and so overly pushy in what it is they're trying to explain or trying to tell them, that they come across as overly egotistical and somewhat of a slight know-it-all. Very often, Leo North Node people place way too much awareness onto themselves, and they do not have so much awareness of the people around them. So they'll share information with them, or they'll tell them something, but then when the person doesn't respond very well, the Leo North Node just says take it or leave it. What a Leo North Node needs to accomplish is to get people on their side by being aware how to communicate and interact with these people in such a way that they're going to win these people over. When they win these people over, they'll have the praise and affection of these people. They'll have the approval of these people. But they firstly need to make sure that they win them over. Being overly egotistical and overly pushy in what it is they believe in or in who they are is not going to win people over. If they're going to forcefully tell another person something, that person's not going to receive it very positively. However, if they can figure out how to share things with other people, how to share parts of themselves and parts of their beliefs with other people in a way that is positive for another person, in a way that's going to make another person feel good, then it will be highly beneficial. So this is my video on the Leo North Node. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see some more astrology and spirituality videos. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this video. Do you have a Leo North Node and can you relate to what I've said? Check the link below to my website if you'd like to browse my services and to see what readings I offer, and if you would like to get in touch with me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.